The audience of the famous talk show The Graham Norton Show suddenly became silent when Jamie Dornan, the handsome actor of 50 Shades of Grey, suddenly uttered a sentence that stunned the whole world. "To be honest, all the troubles in my life started with Dakota." The sentence was uttered with a half-joking, half-serious smile, but it was enough to make the audience and the host stunned for a few seconds. Graham Norton laughed and asked, "You mean Dakota Johnson, your co-star in 50 Shades?" Jamie nodded, his eyes both sparkling and thoughtful. "Yes, it is her." Jamie said that, before meeting Dakota, his life was relatively stable and somewhat boring. He was a family man, rarely involved in rumors, and always maintained a serious image. But when he entered the world of 50 Shades, everything changed completely. "Dakota is unlike anyone I have ever met," he said. "She's smart, sophisticated, and has a strange charisma. You can't take your eyes off her, even for a moment." According to Jamie, it was Dakota's closeness and naturalness on set that made him fall into a state of emotional loss. The two had to act out intense intimate scenes, and gradually, the line between acting and real emotions became blurred. "We had chemistry that couldn't be faked," Jamie admitted. "And that, for better or worse, changed everything." The studio audience laughed, but everyone could sense the sincerity in his voice. Jamie continued, "I'm not saying Dakota was the reason my life was turned upside down, but because of her, I was forced to face myself. The things I had kept hidden." The host then asked, "Do you regret doing that movie and meeting Dakota?" Jamie shook his head slightly, smiling thoughtfully. "Absolutely not. Everything happens for a reason." Although the troubles that followed were not small, rumors, pressure, and difficult family conversations, I cannot imagine my life without her in it. What's worth mentioning is that immediately after the show, social media exploded. Jamie's words quickly became a hot topic on international news sites. A series of fans commented that he finally admitted what everyone knew: Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson were never just colleagues. A source behind the scenes said that after the taping ended, Jamie called Dakota. "They talked for almost an hour," the person revealed. "She just laughed and said, 'I guess you're making a scene again, Jamie.'" The story ended with another confession from Jamie in the show's finale. "Dakota is the sweetest trouble I've ever had. And if I had to choose again, I'd still choose her." The studio erupted in applause. And in that moment, perhaps no one doubted, the connection between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson, despite the troubles, scandals and complicated emotions, was one of the most beautiful stories in the glamorous but lonely world of Hollywood.